Yo, what's up guys? Boy here. So, on the 14th of September, Tyson Fury will be returning to the ring. He will be fighting in Las Vegas in the T-Mobile Arena, and he will be fighting the dangerous, power-punching killer, Otto Wallin. If you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. It's got to be said, Tyson Fury should not be fighting the likes of Otto Wallin. This opponent just isn't good enough. It's really not. Tyson Fury this year has fought Tom Schwarz and now he's fighting Otto Wallin. This guy really is digging up the worst fringe contenders possible. Don't get me wrong, I kind of understood the Tom Schwarz fight. You know, he was signing to a new promoter, fighting in America on ESPN. I got the fact that was a showcase. Fair enough, I felt the opponent was terrible. I felt a certain type of way that it was on pay-per-view in the UK, but I kind of begrudgingly accepted it in the hope that Tyson Fury's next opponent would be decent and credible. But here we are, Otto Wallin has been announced. Just not good enough as far as I'm concerned. I've heard excuses from Tyson Fury fanboys and I've heard lame deflection attempts. People saying, well, Wilder's already got his next fight scheduled. Tyson Fury needs to stay busy. What's the problem? Well, first and foremost, Bob Arum said that Tyson Fury would have a couple of fights before a Deontay Wilder rematch, way before Deontay Wilder announced he was fighting Luis Ortiz. So that excuse really doesn't wash. It really doesn't. And even if that was the case, you can be doing better than Otto Wallin. That really doesn't excuse this type of terrible opponent. I mean, over at Top Rank, you have Kubrat Pulev in that stable. Now, you may say, well, Kubrat Pulev is the IBF mandatory challenger. Why would Pulev take that fight? You may be right, but there's no harm in trying, offering Pulev a boatload of money to make that fight. Tyson Fury versus Kubrat Pulev would have been a perfectly acceptable fight to have in September. Pulev, top 10 contender, credible, he's been ranked for a long time. I wouldn't have had any problem with that fight. In fact, I would have been all for it. But here we are stuck with Otto Wallin. I mean, if Tyson Fury wanted to fight an obscure European fighter, why not at least fight somebody good? Somebody a bit credible. If you are going for lesser known Europeans who may not command a large purse, well, somebody like Ajit Kabayel would have been acceptable. At least Kabayel has some type of credibility and levels of achievement. You know, Kabayel is the European champion. He holds a win over Derek Chisora. He actually outboxed Chisora. I wouldn't have been mad with Kabayel. My point is, they could have done a lot better than Otto Wallin. There's really no excuse for this type of opponent. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. And listen, we keep on getting told Fury and Wilder will be rematching in the future. Why not do it now? Why not do it now? No, these guys are content to milk the fame they have, pick up easy paydays, and line their piggy banks. Embarrassing, not good enough. Just officially announce this rematch. Stop playing games, stop messing around, get it done. Otto Wallin. Jesus Christ. I have seen Otto Wallin fight, by the way. He's a southpaw, he's around 6'5", he's a fairly smooth boxer, but he's got no power, no dog, he's not dynamic, and he's not outboxing Tyson Fury. Stylistically, this is an easy fight for Tyson Fury. I would say Otto Wallin is a bit better than Tom Schwarz, but some way below somebody like Ajit Kabayel. That's how I would describe Otto Wallin. You know, he is a low-level prospect / contender. And yeah, he really should not be in this type of fight. I don't think he's good enough, I'm sorry. Maybe you guys in America feel differently, but when this is being shown on pay-per-view in the UK, I'm sorry. It's unacceptable. You know, I keep on hearing Tyson Fury describe himself as the lineal champion. Now, I don't believe he actually believes that himself, but if you're calling yourself a champion, surely you need to be fighting universally recognised top 15 guys. Tom Schwarz is not a top 15 guy. Otto Wallin is not a top 15 guy. Maybe in the bogus sanctioning bodies they are, but not in terms of independent lists. Otto Wallin and Tom Schwarz are nowhere near a top 10 heavyweight ranking on The Ring magazine, for example. Nowhere near. If you're one of these clowns calling Tyson Fury a champion and you're accepting this, then you really do have low standards. You know, I expect better, and I don't see this guy as a champion. I think Tyson Fury is an elite level heavyweight who's extremely talented and on his day could beat anybody. I expect so much better than Otto Wallin and Tom Schwarz. It just isn't good enough. And this better not be on pay-per-view in the UK. Tom Schwarz was, so I'm assuming this will also be on pay-per-view. If they do put this on pay-per-view, they're taking the absolute piss. Taking the piss. This guy says, oh, I'm a man of the people. I'm a people's champion. No, bro, you're robbing the people with absolute nonsense like this. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing Tyson Fury cry about the first Wilder fight while fighting absolute cream puffs. I got robbed against Wilder, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of hearing it. I really am. I'm absolutely sick to death of it. Ultimately, Tyson Fury can call Deontay Wilder a bum, a dosser, all he wants. But if you was that confident, you'd have gone in straight in there with a rematch and took this guy out and beat him. If you were that confident, don't get me wrong, if these two fought again, I would pick Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury is obviously not that confident. Get out of here, man. Why does this guy get a free pass to fight absolute cream puffs? I'm tired of this guy, man. I'm tired of Tyson Fury. I'm tired of Deontay Wilder. I'm tired of Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz is starting to piss me off as well. I'm just sick to death of these guys talking. Let's have some parliamentary procedure, and let's see who number one is. I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to Alexander Usyk moving to heavyweight and actually introducing himself to the division. Because, listen, is this guy going to beat every heavyweight? I'm not sure, personally. I need to see him at heavyweight, but one thing I can guarantee, Alexander Usyk will fight all of these guys. I can't say the same for the rest of them. And that's all there is to it. Peace.